Hello, good afternoon. This is Melanie from Growing My Own. It's been a while since I made a video for the garden. So today I'm gonna doing an update of what is going on since I last do an update. So finally I finished planting out all of my eggplant. There's 6 total. And I have a lot of volunteer potato coming up. There's one and there's another one over here. And I have about 3 more in other places. My garlics are doing well over here. I can't wait to harvest. These are to have, forget what they call these. I'm gonna come by and take them all out. But I still have a long way before I can harvest these because they say I have to wait until at least 3 leaves dry back. This is the first one from this. Some of them already have 1 leaf, so maybe about July before I can harvest. And my llama bean are starting to blossom. This is the first time I'm planting llama bean. They're similar, they look like the fava bean to me, but this bean itself that I planted were different. Yeah, and I have, this is a new bed I made. I have some of my tomato plants in here. They're bouncing back. And some sweet pepper. This is one of my potato area that the frost had killed. And everything came back up so fresh and fast. They have some more sweet pepper over here. And an eggplant. And this thing, I look it up and it say it's comfrey. I'm not sure, but I have another larger size. And these are my, oh, I forget what the name of those. This is where I harvest all my pop chow, and I transplanted some turnips over here, and the area is already filled up. And I had a forgotten cabbage in here, and suddenly it just started to take off. I have some butter bean here, and I have this trellis for them to run upon. And my chocho that I put in, not chocho, my cucumber finally start to come. So I have like, maybe a total of 4 or 5. I can't wait for them to start climbing the trellis. There's another one right there. And some of them cover under the turnips. This is the other comfrey tree. And I also have more broad bean on this side to go up on this trellis. This is another set of cabbages. I put a mesh over it, but this mesh is like short and kind of squashing down on the cabbage. I think there's a Brussels sprout. One of these plants is a Brussels sprout. My onion plants are finally starting to look good. I also had some more in between. Yeah, I also have some banana pepper in here. There's a couple of turnips I put in here also. And the beans are starting to, our peas are starting to climb up the trellis. This is the main cabbage area. And I also, there were 2 bok choy in here. One of them started to go to seed. Both of them were going to seed, and I took one out and just leave one to get the seed. And I also have Swiss chard in here and some lettuce. The thing is, I saw some lettuce seed and some of them look like they're mustard green, like that one right there in the middle. I have like 4 of them looking just like that. So I'm just gonna wait and see what it's turned out to be. It's gonna be remain looking like this. And I also have a rough lettuce in here. I was to come the other day and cut off all the cabbage leaves that grow out and cover them so they can get some breathing space. Yes, so this is it for the cabbage, the raised bed cabbage area. This other area, I have some peas here. The package said it was bush peas, so I planted them here, hoping I didn't have to use trellis, but I noticed it start to have these little thing like it want to climb. So if anything, I have to improvise and put something so they can grow on it. And these are my string bean. A lot of these were killed when they were babies by the frost. But these are some of the older ones. Everything is coming along okay. And all the ones that died, I replaced them. So right through it, you can see some new ones coming up. I want to keep this area full. Okay, this is my chocha plant right here. This is a second branch. The original branch is not doing so well. It's drying up, but it has a new one coming from it. And this is a second one that grew, and there's another one coming here. So I have this little trellis for it. I don't know how it will work with it, but we'll see. I need to come and cut this piece off right above the new branch. Hopefully I might get some chocha from it. I also have some turnips over here that I transplanted. These are my carrots, getting nice and bushy. More turnips. This is where I harvest the radish. And I put some cauliflower in here. Actually, I went to the garden center to get broccoli because the broccoli seed I sowed didn't germinate, and I kept looking for a package with some good ones. I end up going below where the cauliflower is and select cauliflower and bring home and no broccoli. So I have cauliflower that I sowed that are doing well, and this is another second set now and no broccoli. Yeah, this cauliflower, the carrots are doing perfect. Oh, and the peas are doing well as well in this bed. Okay, this is an area I have some tomato, and this is a baby one because this one died, so I replace it with a new one. And this is the area that I harvest all those turnip greens from, and it's all filled in again, so I can soon harvest another set of turnip greens. And these are my beets. Yesterday I came and I picked a lot of leaves out of it and cut it up and put it in the freezer because leaf miner are taking it up, and they were too close together, so when I watered the garden there wasn't enough water going onto the ground. But look at this, the leaf miner. Every year I have problem with the leaf miner and my beetroots, so I have to come in and pick these off again later. This is the new area I made to plant my watermelon, pumpkin, anything that is gonna run flat on the ground. I have some zucchini in the front area, and on those mounts I have like watermelon in some, pumpkin in some, and butternut squash. Yes, so I'm gonna come and give these some water. It says it's supposed to rain, but it keeps saying that every day and it doesn't rain. Okay, this is an area with some more sweet pepper. I have a row of sweet pepper in the front and some in the back. back. There's a sunflower plant coming up there. And the squirrel just keep digging my beds out all the time. Anyway, these are some of those long purple beans. I have to come and put up some proper trellis for them. I started this yesterday, but the clip I was using, it wouldn't fit all good on the fence. I have to come and make them stronger and more. I can't wait to see that whole area covered with green. And there's a lot more all over here. I'm gonna put a row of tomato over in the side and the first row. And I just brought out some spaghetti squash. I'm gonna stick some in here too. This little apple tree, I started it from seed last year, and it came back this year. And the first set of leaves that came up, it was mowed down with the lawnmower. So I put some stones around it that the guy who cut the lawn can't see it. But it came back up really good. Yeah, and my corn, they're finally coming up now. These under the shaded area are a lot shorter. But this whole row is supposed to be corn. So I planted 2 rows, but some of them didn't germinate. So I kind of stick some stuff in the extra space. I know I put a couple of sunflower seed. I put a zucchini right here. And this is where I put my ground cherry. I have 2 ground cherry. And these are jalapeno peppers. These 3 little one in the front. And I have some tomato in the back. This is a yellow zucchini. I have a little baby zucchini on it. I didn't even know this would make it, but I had 4 in here, the frost killed 3 of them. That one survived. And there's another zucchini in here, but something is eating at the leaves. I don't know what it is. This is what's happening to the leaves. And the potatoes, these potatoes were burnt back by the frost. Don't look at them now. Everything bunks right back. At the back, I extend the potato bed and I planted some more potato. They're not coming up yet, but I went and was digging through it to see if they survive, and they started to put. Oh, there's one over here. Okay, there's one right in here coming up. Yep. Yeah, I saw a lot of pieces that I planted with spots coming up on it. That's the first one I see come visible. But there are more in here. I just cover them back. And these are some more potatoes I add in buckets. This one, the squirrel keep digging it out. At the top of this one break and it's sending out a new shoot at the side. And there's a new one coming up in here. And these are some wildflower I planted in here, and I sprinkle some more wildflower seed in it. I just want this to full with flowers. These are the rest of my garlics. And I have some kale coming up in here, color mustard green. And there's some more garlic in here as well. This is a whole bunch of volunteer tomatoes. I found it in one of the bin. It was just coming up in a big bunch, and a lot of my tomatoes had died, so I kind of transplant them in here for now until I find a place to put them. I know I'm gonna put some of them on the weed barrier, I don't know where the rest going yet. Okay, these are my plant, one of the plants I had in the winter sow, caramel. I don't know when is the best time to pick the flowers. I don't know. I want to start picking them and drying them. So I don't know if these are ready to harvest or what. And these are some more that I had in a cup. I didn't plant them out yet. These were sowed inside before those. This is my herb bed. I have thyme here. A lot of them are died. So I sowed a bunch of thyme seed in between. Some of them started to germinate. And these in the middle here, these are some pop chow. I just sowed them in here. I'm gonna plant them somewhere else. And these are some parsley. And these two bunches are parsley. And there's cilantro. And there's some basil. I have to transplant those out. I just put the whole bunch in there. And this is oregano. I also planted, sowed some bunching onion on the edge of this a couple days ago. And I had some dill seeds sowed over there. These are not germinated as yet. I also put some more Swiss chard over here, which I'm gonna transplant somewhere else once they come up. And these are my rosemary. I don't have luck with my rosemary. I sowed so much. I put 2 before, and one of them already died, and this one was dying, but I noticed it started to send up some new shoot. And I put 2 here. As you can see, one died, leave one. This one is still hanging on. Yeah, I'm gonna come out and water these after. These are some other stuff I still have for transplanting. I don't know where I'm gonna put some of the stuff yet. And these are 2 pepper trees I put when it was getting tomato, when it was cold and they were like dying back. So I just let me stick them out here and see if they can manage the weather. And look at them. They even start to blossom. I have to come and put something for it to hold on to. I put 2 pepper in here. They're close together, but I'm really running out of space. And this scallion, I let it go to seed because I need the seeds. I'm also letting some onions go to seed too. I have some more potatoes here. And these are some more. That's a turnip already I put in here as well, but this one is not good, doing as well as the other ones. I also stuck some sunflower seed in the corner of these boxes. And these are, I have 3 buckles of sweet potato slip. Got all those roots. I have no idea where I'm gonna plant them yet. And these are some leeks. The first couple of days I planted them, I have to come out every morning and replant them from the squirrel digging. I also put some of the sweet pepper in here. And these are the 2 only survivors from my strawberry plant. I don't know what, but they didn't make it. What happened, this dirt was wet from winter. I planted them in the wet dirt and the dirt didn't get dry. It just constantly stayed wet until the strawberries just get rotten. Look at my sweet rose. 2 years ago I cut this right back to the root. And look at all those rosebuds. I'm gonna have lots of cut flowers upstairs for my guests. Wow, the one in the back are opening. Because of this tree, I don't get a chance to go around the house corner yet because it come right down across the gate. So I have to get it off. Look, get it from the gate without getting attacked by the thorns. But there's so many rosebud. Oh my gosh, look at that. And I have another bed over there, but it's another rose tree, but that one is pink and it's loaded just like this. Last year I didn't get any raspberry, but it looked like I'm gonna be getting some this year. Got all those little thingy. Hopefully I get some raspberry. At least I could make even a pint of jam from my plants. Yep. My first year here, I saw this little plant on the ground that looked like a rose of Sharon. It was about the size of this. And I planted it here. And it kept growing every year. And I realized it's not rose of Sharon. It's some other tree. But look what's happening. I realized this year, look what is coming on it. I'm getting some little berries and I realize it's a mulberry. Here. Looks like it's a mulberry tree. Because I'm having all these little bunches of stuff all over. And I have a mulberry tree around the house corner. There's some here. So we'll just wait and see. Well, my garden is finally starting to look green as I vision it. So I hope you like this video. I'm going to wrap it up here right now. If you do, please leave a like. I really appreciate that. Well, thank you for watching this video. Okay, bye.